All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. Sorry for the late start here. 6:15 left to go here in the first quarter, and Astronaut has scored on their opening drive here in 8U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Finagling our way up here in the clubhouse, and here come the Scorpions. There's a handoff to the back, number 87.
Riker fails, number 87.
All right, Riker fails with the carry, picks up a couple of yards, and will bring up second down here for Satellite Beach. Again, we apologize for the late start. We're finding our way here at Satellite with a new setup, but we're here all day.
Going back to that War Eagles touchdown, as a rushing touchdown from about the 30-yard line.
And there's Fails again. Fails right up the middle. And he'll pick up a nice gain of about 7 or 8 yards, and it'll bring up third down and about 7.
You know what? I think Riker's doing a fantastic job just really getting in there, rushing that ball. I think we're going to see a lot of him today.
Yeah, Riker's someone we kind of saw last year, I believe, at 6U. And he was a big powerhouse for that 6U team last year. Here we go. Another year of Satellite Beach Scorpion football right here on the Brevard Sports Network. There's the snap and gives to Fails, and Riker fails. Falls forward, picks up a nice game, but there is a flag on the play. False start on the offense. So that'll back them up 5 yards. That play never happened. It's going to bring up third and even longer. Check that. No, Astronaut coach declines the penalty and says he'd rather just take fourth down. And Satellite Beach is going to elect a punt. I thought.
Got a first drive for the Scorpions here. First game of 8U.
They had a jamboree last week, kind of preseason jamboree. And now first week of opening weekend here for Pop Warner. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited for the Pop Warner season. We have contract here with Satellite Beach, and we also have a contract with Suntree Vieira. So 2 of Brevard County's Pop Warner teams with contracts here on the Brevard Sports Network. I'd like to thank Zone 6, Reapers and Athletic Training, and KW Elite Realty. Here comes the snap. Number 15 is your quarterback, Grant Shoemaker. Shoemaker hands off. And right behind the tent, we can't see what's happening, but brought down behind the tent was, I believe, number 34 back there. It's Bennett Leach gets tackled right here behind the tent. All right, so when they go behind the tent, we can't really see what's going on. So we apologize for that, but they got to have the tents up for the players. Keep them out of the sun, keep them from overheating. So again, 15 is your quarterback. It's Grant Shoemaker. Shoemaker takes the handoff, or hands the ball off and gives it to running back, and he's got some room here and will be hit and tackled by Bennett Leach with the handoff, and will pick up a near a first down. Picks up about 8 yards on the carry. Folks, again, I do apologize. We're going to try to maneuver around these windows. We're going to try to lean the camera out the window and try to bring you the best broadcast possible here on the Brevard Sports Network. Number 43 checking into the game. That's Holden Cameron.
You know what, Caleb? I'm seeing a lot of great things from these running backs with the Scorpions, with Fales and Leach, both picking up big gains here for the Scorpions.
Schumacher barking out his orders at the line. Schumacher, 2 running backs to the side, 1 behind him, and that's going to be given to number 87. That's Fales. Fales makes 1 man miss, tries to break a second tackle, but it will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 here for Satellite Beach. And, it'll be an interesting call here. Really seeing great plays being made here. And here we got his Astronaut roster. It's 14, 12.
$1:20 left in this first quarter.
And the Astronaut War Eagles there, number 1, making the play. That's going to be Clayton Culleney. And Culleney with a big play from behind the line for the Astronaut War Eagles. Force 4th down for the Scorpions. And looks like they're going to go for it. In first quarter, 43 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, as Satellite already going to take a gamble here on their first opening possession. There's a snap, and Fales gets to the outside. Tries to throw a stiff arm, and what a tackle there made by number 15. No, these are the jersey numbers. 15, that's Kai. Nope. Kai Capley. Kai Capley with a tackle for loss, and it's a turnover on downs for the Astronaut War Eagles, who get to take over possession.
We'll get to see this War Eagles offense right at the 50-yard line to start off this drive. They were able to convert on their first drive here in the first quarter, picking up 6 points, not being able to pick up that extra point there, but they're in decent field position here.
So here come the War Eagles. Quarterback looks to be number 2. 2 backs in the backfield with him. Number 2, Levi Denton. Denton tosses it, and a big play there by the fullback down the sideline into the end zone. Touchdown, Astronaut. I believe that was number 40 or 43.
I think it might be. I think it's 10.
If it was 10, it was Josiah Carter on the touchdown. Josiah Carter for the Astronaut War Eagles.
I believe it was Carter who also picked up the first touchdown of the game.
And that will be the final play of the first quarter, other than the 2-point or the extra point. Remember, in Pop Warner, it's run or pass for 1, kick for 2. And extra point is good. So Astronaut jumping out to a 13-0 lead. Here as we go ahead and fix the scoreboard up top. War Eagles put aboard thanks to Josiah Carter with another huge run.
A very impressive run. That kid's got wheels. He just absolutely ran down that sideline there, picking up the touchdown. Really an impactful player here for these War Eagles. We'll see what the War Eagles as well as the Satellite Scorpions have to bring into this second quarter.
Oh yeah, I should probably fix the quarter too. Hee hee. Someone's probably like, get it together. Get it together, Caleb. Jesus. I promise. I'll get it together. We got up early, did some cross-country coverage, and so now. Huh? Astronaut, 13-0. And now as we move to the other side of the field, where Satellite will take over for their second possession of the game. 1st and 10 from about the 35-yard line. Again, number 15, your quarterback for the War Eagles. It's Grant Schumacher. Sorry. Schumacher hands it off up the middle, trying to go around that left side tackle. That's Bennett Leach. Bennett Leach, but there is a penalty. False start on the offense. That's going to back him up 5 yards. And it will make it 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. Again, this is 8U, so there's no kickoffs. There's no punts. If you elect a punt, it's, I think, 25 or 35 yards. They account for a punt. Schumacher getting his players in position, having a conversation with the referee and coach. Schumacher's going to hand it off, and he's going to come right here off the right side. Pick up a couple of yards. Big, about a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13 for the Satellite Scorpions.
Caleb, I'm seeing this War Eagles defense really be able to stop that run. I think they are realizing that is a strong suit from these Scorpions, and being able to shut that down is been very impressive by them.
Well, typically around 6, 8, and sometimes into 10, it is very run heavy. Sometimes once you get to 10, you kind of begin to, if you have a quarterback in your system, you truly kind of begin to develop them, and you see, but play stopped by the whistle. But you truly begin to see your passing attempts go up about 10U, 12U, 14U. 10U is kind of where you really develop either you're going to be a quarterback or you're going to be an athlete that just gets the ball and make plays. False start on the Scorpions. We're going to repeat 2nd down, and 13 minus 5. So 2nd and 18 for the Scorpions, who are just, like I said, they're trying to get themselves together, trying to get the team in order. Schumacher again in the pistol. He'll hand off to Fales, and what a tackle made by number 1 of the War Eagles. Clayton Cullen, Caleb. Get it right. Say the kid's name right, Caleb. Goodness gracious. Get yourself together. All right, here we go. Clayton Culleney with a huge tackle for loss in the backfield. And what a play there by this Astronaut War Eagle defense, capitalizing on some self-inflicted wounds by the Scorpions and the defense, capitalizing on it. It's now 3rd and a trip up to Astronaut to pick up a first down. Schumacher hands off to Fales. Fales picks up a gain of about, we'll call it 4, maybe 5 yards on the play, but that's going to bring up 4th and extremely long.
It's impressive to see these players in 8U, especially this defense, being able to make those reads and stop those plays, shutting them down, especially with number 1, Clayton Culleney, with a phenomenal read. Seeing that running back come with the middle and just stopping it before it even happens.
6.5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter of this 8U matchup. And instead of electing to punt, they're going to go for it. Gives it off to Fales. Fales, first back through, continuing to fight. He's going to be well short of a first down, but good effort there by Fales. And it will be turnover on downs. And Astronaut will take over with a short field, 1st and 10 from about the 35, 34-yard line. And we'll get to see this Astronaut offense do its thing again. Josiah Carter, we believe, with 2 touchdowns. We were on air for one. My wonderful spotter and color commentator Drew Newland says he believes he saw Josiah take the first one in while we were getting set up. There's a new setup here at Satellite Beach. They've built a clubhouse, which I can say I'm very thankful for. Having some AC instead of being directly in the sun, I'm not going to complain there. And look, we'll learn to work around the window situation. All in all, I'm still very thankful to Satellite. I'm happy they were able to get this built. I'm happy. I'm sure it's made a lot of things easier for coaches and personnel. They now have a place to store their equipment inside somewhere. It's no longer being stored in a shed. So, again, very thankful to the Satellite Scorpion faithful for bringing us back and getting a contract with Brevard Sports Network.
I agree with you, Caleb. You know, I'm happy to be here. This is my first youth football game here broadcasting. And, you know, of course, I did not know what this facility was like beforehand, but it's looking really nice up in here. Nice AC.
Well, we used to be outside, and there was this big wooden tower that you would have to climb on. And it served its purpose, but as a big guy climbing up high was never I was never a fan of that, but that's just my own personal.
Yeah, sounds like sunburn to me.
There's the handoff, and that's number 23. Number 23 making people miss left and right. Being brought down. Pick up about 5 or 6 yards on the play. That's Braxton Edmonds. Braxton Edmonds with a nice run over that right side there. Hey, look, again, it's early in the morning. I got to get my bearings, what my right and my left are.
I get it. Cross country, very early on in the morning, yeah. I can still feel it. I wish I could have grabbed some coffee on the way here, you know, but youth football will get me pumped up enough to keep going.
Yes, it will. Sends number 10 in motion. He's going to now be the back, and the quarterback's going to follow him. And wait a minute, cut back up the field. He'll pick up an Astronaut War Eagle first down and then some. That was actually number 8, I believe, on the carry. Nope, that's not going to work. All right. Sorry, folks, for the weird camera motion. We've got to lean the camera out the window so we can show you the play. There we go. All right, that's somewhat better. There's the snap. Little end around. Makes 2 people miss. 3 people miss. Diving towards the end zone. That was 1st and 10 from the 5. He dives at about... Huh?
Oh, okay. Sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Chris. Keep those. I have other copies.
Got it. Very close to the end zone here, where these War Eagles will be lined up. About 3:50 left in this second quarter.
There's a snap, and I'm trying to figure out who's got the ball.
Looks like on the
outside. It's going to be, is it touchdown?
Touchdown. Number 19, I believe. Donovan Gentabine. I apologize if I butchered that name, but impressive run to the outside left.
We'll call him Jonathan G, because I don't want to butcher the last name again. So Jonathan G.
Correction, it's Donovan.
Oh, Donovan?
Donovan G.
Donovan G will pick up the score. And, again, I apologize for not being able to catch that, folks. Having a workaround.
Aired it out to the left side. Receiver number 10 for the War Eagles, Josiah Carter.
So Josiah Carter with 2 touchdowns and now an extra point conversion. It's 20-0 with 3:35 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. I'm going to unmute the mic for a quick second. All right, here we go. Now as we're back here live, it's 20-0 with 3.5 and running to go. The Astronaut War Eagles come out 1st and 10 from the 35. Hands off. Or not Astronaut, this is Satellite. Satellite's 3rd possession.
I believe that was... Not quite sure. I thought I read. Oh, yeah, I believe that was number 87, Riker Fails, taking that touch there.
Riker Fails picks up about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8 here for Satellite Beach. Going to be Schumacher trying to get the play going, and I think coach I think called a timeout to bail out his offense. The referee's having a conversation. Running the clock now. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. There's a fumble on the play Astronaut might have it. Riker fails, will fall on it, and that will keep the ball with the Satellite Scorpions.
You know, it's week 1. These Satellite Scorpions are still trying to figure out their offense, seeing what's working for them. I think that we will see this offense begin to take shape later on into the season. Of course, you have week 1 to work out the kinks and figure out what's going on. I'm sure that they will be able to do that.
Schumacher and handoff to Fails, and Fails rocked in the backfield. That is number 9 for the Astronaut War Eagles.
There's a flag down on that play. I believe the call was
false start on the Scorpions. And that was number 9 for the Astronaut War Eagles. That's Mason Halleck. What a last name to have be playing for the War Eagles. I wonder if any relation to Randy or Logan Halleck.
I wish I could tell you, Caleb. I'm not quite sure, but that would be awesome.
If someone in the comments could let us know, that would be great. I can hook it up and charge it. All right. 50 seconds left to go here at half. Don't. There's tackle in the backfield there for the Satellite Scorpions.
Looks like that was number 12, Benjamin Churcher, taking that sack there.
And timeout called by the War Eagles. 29 seconds left to go in the half. All right. Okay, if the stream is going in and out, I apologize. I'm attempting to, Alan. I may have to come out of the clubhouse, and we are working with the limited room that we are being provided.
Snap is handed off to number 10, who's working his way down the field. He broke a few tackles, going down to the 10, and in for a touchdown. Number 10, Josiah Carter, picking up his second, maybe third, touchdown of this game. Impressive work out there by Josiah Carter seems to be getting a lot of touches by these War Eagles. Looks like a timeout maybe was taken. Coaches meeting with the teams. About 11 seconds left in this first half. The score is 26-0 with the War Eagles leading.
Folks, I do apologize. We're trying to get this broadcast together. We will work during halftime to try to find any adjustments we can make.
The War Eagles are lined up for the extra point here.
There's a snap. Extra point is no good.
Looks like number 2 from the War Eagles, Levi Denton.